Playing the back third here at Whitehouse Field in Harwich. Sam Lebowitz alongside Carlo Jimenez taking you through a final matchup between these two teams in Harwich. We'll be back at it between these two teams as a home-and-home series shifts to Yarmouth tomorrow for the 5th of 6 games between these Eastern Division rivals. For this one, here and now on the top of the 7th, the Red Sox trailing 5-1. But perhaps a chance to breathe a sigh of relief as Eric Raiselman, who was outstanding in the first 6 innings of this game for Harwich, allowing a run on just a hit with 2 walks, struck out 10 in his 6 frames. He's out of the game. And the new pitcher is the right-hander out of Coastal Carolina, Teddy Sharkey. A Brielle, New Jersey native, stands 6 foot 200, making his 3rd appearance for the Mariners. So the first 2 have gone swimmingly. 2 2/3 innings, scoreless, has not allowed a base runner. He's retired all 8 hitters to face him so far this summer. He gets the middle of the Red Sox order. Cole Carrig, Mike Bovey, Caden Connor. Carrig yesterday had a pair of hits, a pair of RBIs. Today, he struck out twice against Raiselman. Switch hitter batting left. First pitch home is golfed in the air, shallow to right. In comes Seidel, charging in hard. He makes the catch. That's the first out in the 7th, and a group of young fans who have perched themselves right out behind Seidel in right field, conglomerated behind the fence out there, gives Seidel a big cheer, perhaps a little fan club for Tommy.
They're cheering for everyone and anybody. When they arrived to the ballpark, they announced Drew Bowser's name, and everybody in unison said, "Yeah, go Drew Bowser."
Here's Mike Bovey, another left-hand hitter. First pitch to Mike, misses inside, 1-0. But given their proximity to Seidel, you have to imagine he's been communicating with them perhaps a little bit. Maybe he's thrown a couple of baseballs their way because they really cheered for him when he came up with that first out. Just like Cole Carrig, Mike Bovey struck out against Raiselman in both his at-bats today. 1-0 heads home. This is low at 92, a fastball from the Coastal Carolina right-hander. Mike Bovey trying to break out of a slump that has now extended to just 3 of his last 32 at-bats. 2-0 down the middle at 93. Carlo, do you know what the mascot of Coastal Carolina is? It's a weird one. I'll tell you that much.
It's a color and an animal, I believe.
2 on to Bovey is roped right past the second baseman, David Smith, who leapt for it. Couldn't get it. It's a sharp single off the bat of Mike Bovey, trying to get things going and get off the schneid. That'll help a bit. The second Red Sox hit, they have a runner on first with 1 away here in the 7th. Brings up Caden Connor. First hit for the Red Sox since Jordan Thompson's 5th inning double. It's a Chanticleer.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years.
Rather a Chanticleer. I'm sorry, mispronunciation. A Chanticleer is a rooster in a sense. First pitch to Caden Connor. His misses inside. The mascot's name? Chauncey. Chauncey the Chanticleer.
It's a pretty good mascot. All I remember is the bird-like head, but the bird is always bright blue, which I always was curious about because there's no bright blue birds.
I'm sure there's some. 1-0. Swinging and a miss. A fastball blew it by him.
The blue of Coastal Carolina is
like a very teal turquoise blue.
I've just never seen a bird that color.
Well, we'll have to do some research and see if that's a naturally occurring color in birds, but Chauncey the Chanticleer is a foremost example of the color in winged creatures. Runner on first, 1 out. Top of the 7th, 5-1 game. 1-1 is rolled to the right side. Second baseman Smith fields. Goes to second for 1. Wide throw. Safe is the call. They say the shortstop, Goodwin, came off the bag as the throw pulled him to the right field side of second. So maybe a chance brewing for the Red Sox. 2 on, 1 out. No argument from the Harwich dugout.
Now batting for the Red Sox, the first baseman from Stanford, number 8, Drew Bowser.
And it'd be a fielder's choice with an error on the throw by Smith.
Exactly what Whitey was looking for. You get Reiselman finally out of the game after he dominated every aspect from start to finish. And just like that, Whitey has the tying run on deck.
Here's Drew Bowser. First pitch to him, right-hand hitter, swings and misses on a fastball at 93 from Sharkey. Count 0-1. Bowser does have power, can get the Red Sox back in this game with one swing of the bat. He had 18 home runs for Stanford this year. Has yet to really establish the power bat for the Red Sox this summer. With 2 on, 1 out, 0-1 home. Swing and a miss again. Another fastball again through it. 92 miles an hour from Sharkey. Sharkey sets at the belt. On an 0-2. Foul back. Bowser got a better swing at that one. Carlo, I have more tidbits on Chanticleers for you.
I love Chanticleers. Hit me with it.
The nickname in origin was inspired by Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales. I know, our producer Danny is giving me a look like, what? But it's true.
I've read a couple Canterbury Tales.
Well, I read it in high school English. Another 0-2. Breaking ball well upstairs. Didn't really bend much. And a 1-2 count now on Bowser. That's the first off-speed pitch we've seen from Teddy Sharkey. It was described in the Canterbury Tales as follows. This will be a direct quote. His comb was redder than fine coral and turreted like a castle wall. His bill was black and shone like a jet, and his legs and toes were like azure. His nails were whiter than the lily, and his feathers were like a burnished gold.
Wow.
Here's another 1-2. Roped up the middle, a base hit. Bovey had to hold up to make sure that ball got through. He stays put at third. Up to second goes Connor. Drew Bowser ropes his first hit of the day. Second hit of the inning. The bases loaded for the Red Sox with 1 out. And Jordan Thompson, who doubled his last time up, comes up to the plate as the tying run in a 5-1 game.
LSU, number 11, Jordan Thompson.
Maybe we should continue talking about roosters, Chanticleers, things of that nature.
I'd just like to point out that last sentence you read, sentence and a half, I mean, that description should be put in how to describe anything textbook. That was unreal. Comb redder than fine coral, feathers like a burnished gold, nails whiter than the lily.
As the pitching coach for the Mariners goes out to talk to Sharkey before Thompson steps in. Well, I don't think it's a coincidence that the Coastal Carolina official colors are teal and bronze, Carlo. Both of those sort of described in that sentence, the azure like a blue, the burnished gold kind of a bronze.
If you described the baseball game like that, Sam, I would say maybe poetry is for your future.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to alienate the listeners, Carlo. We are, after all, doing our best to call a baseball game. Danny Wilkinson gets up, throwing in the Harwich bullpen. He's a left-hander. He just started throwing, still not off the mound yet. Jordan Thompson to hit with the bases loaded. Only one away, right on right here against Sharkey. First pitch home. Breaking ball in the dirt, boxed around by Matt Gassetti, but no advance by the runners. It's Bovey on third, Caden Connor on at second, Drew Bowser on at first. The Red Sox trailing 5-1 here in the top of the seventh at Whitehouse Field, but a chance to cut into that with Thompson the hitter. 1 for 2 today. A deep flyout, a double. 1-0. Swing and a foul tip held by Gassetti, a curveball. Count 1-1 on Thompson, who fared fairly well against his LSU teammate, Eric Reiselman, who struck out everyone in this lineup except Jordan Thompson. Thompson broke through for the first hit against him in the 5th inning his last time up. But Raiselman's out of the game now. 1-1. Curve in the dirt. And Thompson leaves it there, and Gassetti's going to go and chat with Teddy Sharkey, who meets him out in front of home plate before they head back to the mound.
Thompson double last time up, Sam, the one down the left field line. That went all the way into the corner that Jordan had time to pretty much walk to second base. Another hit like that could score everybody on the base paths.
Lots of room in foul territory down each corner as the bullpen kind of curves outward slightly before it comes back towards the corner. Thompson facing a 2-1 count with the bases full of Red Sox and 1 away. Here it comes. Foul tipped in and out of the glove of Gassetti, a fastball at 93, about where Sharkey's topped out in his frame. Carlo, another point on those Chanticleers. They've had that nickname since 1963.
It's a great nickname.
They chose the name to mirror the University of South Carolina, who also have a nickname on a variation of Rooster, the Gamecocks, who were their parent university. Another 2-2. Roped out toward short, over the shortstop. Goodwin's head, a base hit. Kicked around by the left fielder, 1 run scores, a late hold on Caden Connor after the bobble. Bovey in from third, everyone else moves up 90. Red Sox get a little closer. It's 5-2 on another sharp single off Sharkey. And the Coastal Carolina Chanticleer not faring well for the first time this summer. His first 2 outings, he had retired all eight batters to face him, and he's retired just 1 of his first 5. It's going to be Johnny Long now to pinch hit for Jack Costello with the bases full and only 1 away, a run home in this inning. Long, a right-hand hitter, comes off the bench. A 194 hitter. He has homered twice and driven in 11 runs this summer. RBI single for Thompson, a 2-hit day for him. He's at first. Bowser at second, Caden at third. And first pitch to Long, a curveball that misses away.
And an offense that had 1 hit coming into this frame, already with 3. And now the go-ahead run at the plate. What a turn of events for YD.
1-0. Upstairs a fastball. Count goes to 2-0 on Johnny Long. 3 for his last 18. It's been a struggle for the most part for Johnny, but when tasked with getting runners in from third, he succeeded. He's 5th on Cape Cod in RBIs coming into this game, and he's got a chance to tack on. 2-0. Breaking ball drops in, strike 1. That's the best curveball that Sharkey's featured. The count 2-1. Long played yesterday against Falmouth. He went 1 for 3 with an RBI. That RBI hit was an infield hit. Right on right. Sacks full of Red Sox, 1 away, a run home already in a 5-2 game. 2-1. Taken. Fastball. Strike 2. Count runs to 2-2 on Long. Caden Connor, the runner on third, runs well. Drew Bowser and Jordan Thompson at second and first, both average runners. The infield playing back everywhere, hoping for a double play ball. It's a 2-2 count on Johnny Long with 1 out. Here it comes. Curveball fouled off right side. He waited nicely on it and slashed it the other way and stays in the at-bat. Lou Schliger with the top of the lineup card in the on-deck circle. Red Sox want to get it to him. And Danny Wilkinson, the left-hander, could be up in the bullpen to face him. But first, Sharkey's got to get through Long. Long trying to prevent him from doing so. 2-2 again. Curveball just missed. It bent around the strike zone off the inside corner. The count runs full on Long with 1 out. Action pitch brewing here. Long has taken 7 walks this year. His on-base percentage still, though, sits below 300 at 296 coming into this at-bat. Sharkey sets at the belt, a close set. 3-2. Fouled, back a fastball, 92. A grunt from Sharkey as he let that one fly. And we'll do it again, another 3-2 brewing. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat between the pinch hitter Johnny Long and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleer, Teddy Sharkey. Outfield shaded the other way on Long. 3-2 again. Taken low for ball 4. In from third comes Caden Connor. Up to third goes Drew Bowser. Up to second, Jordan Thompson. On at first with an RBI the easy way is Johnny Long. And he fought for that one.
A fantastic at-bat, taking 2 tough pitches towards the end of it, Sam. You mentioned the breaking ball that curved around the zone, that one low. And now Luke Schliger with one swing of the bat can tie this game up, but he's going to face a new arm.
Well, that'll do it for Teddy Sharkey. It didn't go well. He retired his first hitter, but since then, a walk, an error, 2 singles, and a walk. It's 2 runs home for the Red Sox. It will be Wilkinson, the left-hander, to come in for Harwich. We'll take a quick break before introducing you to him. Luke Schliger coming to bat. Red Sox now trailing just 5-3. Things have gotten a little tighter in this game. We entered the 7th in a 5-1 game. The Red Sox had just 1 hit in this game, but it was not easy for Teddy Sharkey, who retired just 1 of the 6 hitters he faced. 2 runs home in the inning. The bases still loaded. Sharkey just a spectator now. It's Danny Wilkinson, the left-hander out of Villanova, on to make his 3rd appearance of the summer. We'll get a left-on-left matchup to start. It's Luke Schliger, 0 for 1 today, but he's walked twice. He's scored what was the lone Red Sox run coming into this frame. Bowser's on at 3rd, Thompson at 1st, and Johnny Long at 1st. As the first pitch home to Schliger is a called strike, a fastball at 87. We have a pinch runner on for Johnny Long at 1st after his bases loaded walk prior to the pitching change. It's Homer Bush. So something in the gap with all of Bush's speed could give the Red Sox the lead. 0-1. Taking fastball away at 89 from Wilkinson, who's not yet allowed a run on the mound for Harwich. In 5 innings of work across his 2 outings, he has struck out 11. He's been excellent. Left on left, 1-1 to Schliger. Swing and a miss. He went a little off the plate on a fastball. That one at 91. Wilkinson starting to air it out a little bit. 3 straight fastballs. He's ahead 1-2. In a game that has been a rather lax game throughout the entirety of it, thanks in large part to Eric Raiselman's outstanding 6 innings with 10 strikeouts, allowing just a run on 1 hit. But his bullpen faltering here in the 7th. Red Sox have already tallied 2, a chance for more. 1-2. Curve. In there! Strike 3 called over the outside corner. His first off-speed pitch, and he fooled Schliger for strike 3. Second time Schliger's taking a called 3rd strike in this game.
The Red Sox, the shortstop from Arizona State.
And Schliger disgusted at that last call. He was digging his foot into the dirt, looked at home plate umpire John Patala with a face of awe, as if he was so confused that pitch was off the plate. He's been playing catcher in this game for 6 frames, Sam. So you'd imagine he has a good eye of the strike zone.
He's set aside. Here's Hunter Haas, right-hand hitter, bases loaded, 2 out. First pitch to Haas, taking a fastball at the knees. 0-1 to Hunter, who has hit a couple of baseballs hard, but he's 0 for 3. Struck out his last time through. Hunter's been cooled down a tad over the last couple of days. An 8-game hitting streak snapped yesterday in Falmouth. 0-1. Swing and a foul back to the netting. The count quickly 0-2 on Haas, and with how Sharkey struggled in his outing prior to Wilkinson coming into this game, Wilkinson has come out throwing strikes, trying to quiet a Red Sox rally. Bases loaded, 2 out. Red Sox down 2, 0-2 count to Haas. Here it comes. Curve in the dirt at his feet. Count 1-2. If Haas can keep the inning going, Chase Meidroth is the on-deck hitter. The outfield shades to the opposite field against Hunter Haas, who will tell you he's not much of a power hitter, but had 2 doubles and a homer in his 8-game hitting streak. 1-2. Chased in the dirt for strike 3. Gassetti throws to first in time. Haas set aside. Didn't need to throw it. Could have stepped on home plate.
All right,
But instead, it's out number 3 on another strikeout. Wilkinson gets both of his hitters in relief of Sharkey. Red Sox tally 2, leave the bases loaded, heading to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's 5-3 Harwich.